We just studied the Sutram 2160. Ktena Nyai Vishishtena Nanya. Let us now take a very important Vartikam. This Vartikam occurs under that Sutram 2160 in the Siddhanta Kaumudi as well as in the Kashika. This Vartikam reads Shakaparthivadinam Siddhaye Uttarapadalopasyopasankhyanam, which means that in order to explain compounds like Shakaparthivaha, an additional provision is made to allow for the elision of the latter member of a compound, which itself is the prior member of the final compound. The final compound is Shakaparthivaha. The Purapadam of this final compound is actually Shakapriya and not Shaka. But that Uttarapadam Priya of the Purapadam Shakapriya is dropped to give us the final compound Shakaparthiva. So basically the Purapadam of the final compound is abridged by trimming the Uttarapadam of the Purvapadam because it is understood. We say this in English also. For example, we say he is a tennis guy. It means he is a tennis loving guy, one who loves tennis. When we say tennis guy, he is a computer person. It means he is a computer knowing or computer expert person. We just say computer person. So these are Shakaparthiva compounds in English. The Purvapadam is abridged by shaving off the Uttarapadam of the Purvapadam because it is obvious. So computer expert person is too long to say. We say computer person. Similarly, Shakapriya Parthivaha is too long. So we say Shakaparthivaha. Of course, Shakapriya Parthiva is still a valid compound. It's just that Shakaparthiva is also a valid compound. As per this Vartikam, which says Shakaparthivadinam Siddhaye Uttarapadalopasyopasankhyanam. This Vartikam is very useful in sort of tweaking the Purvapadam in order to make sense of the compound. So when we see a compound in usage in the language, it looks like a Samanadhikarana Samasaha, but it doesn't quite fit. The Purvapadam is not quite the way we want it. For example, in Shakaparthivaha, the Purvapadam Shaka means vegetable, Uttarapadam Parthiva means king. Now how can the vegetable be an adjective to the king? But if you can supply a Uttarapadam Priya to the Purvapadam Shaka, make it Shaka Priya, now it fits properly. Vegetable loving. Now that is an adjective to the king. This is how we have to apply this Vartikam. When we have a Samanadhikarana Samasaha, but the Purvapadam needs to be adjusted by supplying an appropriate Uttarapadam to the Purvapadam in order to make it properly qualify the Uttarapadam of the final compound. Note here says that a compound composed using this Vartikam is referred to as a Shakaparthivadi Samasaha or a Madhyamapada Lopi Samasaha. We have to be careful when we say Madhyamapada Lopi Samasaha. It's not exactly a Madhyamapadam that has taken Lopaha. It is the Uttarapadam of the Purvapadam that has taken Lopaha. That is what is meant by Madhyamapada Lopi Samasaha. Okay, let us now derive this compound in detail. Shakapriyashchasau Parthivaha. Shakaparthivaha. A king who likes vegetables. Note says we first form the following Bahuvrihi Samasaha. Shakaha Priyo Yasya Saha. Shakapriyaha. One who likes vegetables. We have not studied Bahuvrihi compounds as yet, so let us not go into the detailed derivation of Shakapriyaha. It's a simple Bahuvrihi compound, nothing very special. But since we have not studied the Sutram yet, let's not go into the technical derivation. Now the compound Shakapriyaha is then used in the following derivation. The Alaukika Vigraha is Shakapriya Su plus Parthiva Su. Compounding is authorized by the Sutram 2157. Visheshanam Visheshyena Bahulam. We have Shakapriya Su as the adjective to Parthiva Su. Vegetable loving is qualifying the king. So we can form the compound using the Sutram 2157. Remaining steps as usual as per 1243. Prathama Nirdishtam Samasa Upasajanam. The term Shakapriya Su gets the designation Upasajanam because in the Sutram 2157, which prescribes the compounding, the term Visheshanam ends in the nominative case. And hence, as per the Sutram 2230, Upasajanam Purvam, the term Shakapriya Su is placed in the prior position in the compound. Now, Shakapriya Su plus Parthiva Su gets the designation Pradipadikam by 1246 Kritya Ditya Samasascha we have formed a compound. Now we can apply 2471 supodhatu pradipadicayoho to perform the look elision on the sup affixes su and su, which are inside the compound pradipadikam to give us shakapriya parthiva. And now we perform the elision lopaha of the uttarapadam priya of the purvapadam shakapriya to give us shaka parthiva as the final compound pradipadikam. Now as per Sutram 2426 paravalingan dvandvatat purushayoho, the compound pradipadikam shaka parthiva is masculine since the latter member parthiva of the compound is masculine. Declines like Rama Shabdaha. Here are some other examples of compounds composed using the above vartikam. Parna nirmita shala. Parna shala, a cottage made of leaves. The uttarapadam nirmita of the purvapadam parna nirmita has taken lopaha. Similarly, Parashu Praharano Ramaha. Parashu Ramaha. Rama, whose weapon is the axe. The uttarapadam praharana of the purvapadam Parashu Praharana has taken lopaha. So we get Parashu Ramaha. Similarly, Panchadhika Dasha. Padacheda is Panchadhikaha Dasha equals Panchadasha. 5 plus 10 equals 15. Uttarapadam Adhika of the Purapadam Panchadhika is taken lopaha. So we get Panchadasha. So please keep this important vartikam in mind. Sometimes you will see the commentator referring to a compound as Shakaparthivadi Samasaha. You should know what that means. It means that the Uttarapadam of the Purapadam has taken lopaha in a Samanadhikarana Samasaha.